So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Tries to play it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Berbatov! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cristiano Ronaldo. James. Oh, that's delightful. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Berbatov. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Berbatov. Xavi Alonso. That's a sharp pass. Serginho. Camavinga is the guilty party there. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Camavinga and Alexander-Arnold. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Marquinhos. And that's another throw. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's played it in low. Onana. Oh, easy pickings there. Rudiger. Vardiol. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great pressure, plenty of it. Doué. In with the challenge. And here's Berbatov. James. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And Berbatov! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now there goes for a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. James has it out wide and in space. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Ronaldo. Camavinga. Turns back here, probably the best option. He is through here. Delivers with whip. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That has not gone well. Camavinga. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. And it's Serginho. Mbappe! Howson gets rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Xavi Alonso. That is good alertness. Berbatov. Nicely weighted ball. No, again there's no way through. Vinicius Junior, shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pass somewhat off target. Played into space out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's picked it up out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. And this is Berbatov, looking for the run. Yamal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Being still separated by the game's only goal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gets into some space. Onana. Berbatov. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
Engages and forces him off the ball. James did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. That is very well defended. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Berbatov. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passes short and sharp. Fernandez. There's the shot! And one more try! They've got to be quick to recover. Has another go! Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, numero 7, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per
And it's
il
Messi.
numero 8.
That is
Messi.
good pressure, just
Il
hounded him
numero
off it.
20. Hazard. Il numero 14.
Over to the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Nistelrooy. Eze.
Al Hilal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Eze. Now it's Doué. Al Hilal have a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Xavi Alonso taking charge of the dead ball. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Khan! And they've got rid. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Onana wins the duel this time. 1-0 as we head towards the end. He has found the way through. James. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And it's Asa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. I think we're just about done here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Keep the ball and you win the... And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Monaco have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Vinicius Junior touches it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Berbatov. Good read, needed to be. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fair.
Inzaghi! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Inzaghi. Eze. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism.
It's Inzaghi! It's hit the upright. And it's Berbatov. Oh, good shapes to shoot! Eze. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No goals as yet. Koundé. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafael Leao receives it in a good... There's the shot! Goal! Monaco! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Monaco have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Berbatov. Subimendi. Oh, super find. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. Mateus. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Inzaghi, and that was nowhere near his best. Short changes him with that pass. Onana. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fiore. Koundé. Onana. Mateus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good-looking ball. Thinks one through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the pass is intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Berbatov. Fiore. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Filippo. It's Inzaghi! Oh, what a mistake! Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment, and then smash. No stopping that.
Lewandowski! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mateus can get it clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Eze's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Monaco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Onana promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, nicely intercepted. But that has not gone well. Fiore. Mateus. And he was quick to react. Subimendi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Le numéro
This is quite a battle.
Le numéro 36.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so
Le numéro
significant.
8. Le numéro 87.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Onana. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's intervened well there. Mateus, and it's Berbatov. Now Fiore, Berbatov. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Inzaghi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had a shot! Goal! Monaco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking tidy in possession here. Vinicius Junior. João Neves. Onana kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Berbatov. Aimed beyond the defence. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
De Jong.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And here's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
De Jong. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Filippo Inzaghi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. That's the keeper's ball. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. De Jong. Koundé. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Dembele. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, super find. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running. Inzaghi making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Barcola receives it in a good position here. Quick look, then plays it in. And he was alert to it. Guardiola gets it clear. And here's Mbappe. And it's Caicedo. And the finish! Decent hit and on target. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Onana. Guardiola. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mateus. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's fabulous. Barcola. He is just caressing the ball. Caicedo. Filippo Inzaghi. Mateus. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Mbappe. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Inzaghi. He can run onto that, and he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vitinha. Yamal. He has found the way through.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And he whips it in. Oh, and a chance! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played back in. Barcola. Time and again they are repelled. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. A header! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the up.
There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
This ended up in no man's land. Mateus. Now it's Barcola. Onana. Berbatov. Knocks it into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to pass it through. Vardiol. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Fiore.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Inzaghi. That's been cut out, well played. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Filippo Inzaghi. And he's on his way! Oh, nice touch. And reclaimed it in a try. Shapes to shoot! Yamal gets good distance on it. Now Romero. Passes short and sharp. Spread it left.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vardiol does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Berbatov. And this is Inzaghi. He is through here. It's Inzaghi! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, what's he done? Vitinha going full tilt down the left. He's got away. It's a sharp pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that's another good win of the ball. Rice. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. Rice. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice control. And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So here comes the
7,
substitution.
el dorsal 22. el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4,
Mateus.
el dorsal 27,
Onana.
el dorsal
Now it's
3.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Amadou Onana. Some really good ball movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty... Oh, no, this does not look good. And it's Berbatov. Berbatov! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Inzaghi. Fiore. Here's Onana. Pass somewhat off target. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rafinha. They get a throw in.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, sweet feet. No outsmarting him this time. Referee has just said play on. Romero. He's in a great position here. That has not gone well. Mateus. Ball's gone out of play.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be...
It's Inzaghi! And yes, it's there! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have got ourselves a game here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Caicedo. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. That's a good ball. Shoots! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions. And
Berbatov! Goal!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a brilliant interception. And it's Amadou Onana. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mateus. Berbatov. Some really good ball movement. Oh, good spread. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Van Basten. Mateus, and it's Berbatov. Aims beyond the defence. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mateus, Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mateus. Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Looking tidy in possession here. Mohamed Salah. And it's Amadou Onana. And this is Berbatov. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shot could be on. Onana. Messi.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Onana was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Berbatov. Messi has it out wide and in space. He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Inzaghi. Now it's Messi. Berbatov. Berbatov has found the net here, of course. Lampard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee has just said play on. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Berbatov. Now it's Inzaghi. Berbatov. Mohamed Salah. And it's Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Romero. Now it's Berbatov. Now Berbatov. Now it's Messi. Messi. This is promising. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's whipped it across. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out to the right. Messi! That has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, and Messi! Oh, how good is he! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Berbatov really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lampard. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi. He's found the way through. And the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Looking for the run. That's very neat. And he's quick to snatch it back. Saliba. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Inzaghi! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Here we go again. No, that's been intercepted. Guti. Nicely weighted ball. Berbatov. That's tidy. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! And that is faded wide. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold. DiMarco. Lampard. It's a pretty loose pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a cute ball. Fiore. And it's Messi. And this is Berbatov. Now it's Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He's through, now is he in? Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Fiore. Great vision. Vardiol picks it up now. Onana. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Neymar. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's become a case of men against boys. Berbatov. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great ball if he can get there. Lampard. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Fiore. Berbatov. Can he get it through? Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Tura. Lampard. And a chance! It's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, that's a key interception. Fiore. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now this could be a chance. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Well, Filippo Inzaghi. Great chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That is a little undercooked. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not the most accurate pass. DiMarco. Now it's Hazard. Lampard stood up well to him there. Lampard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just... Chance, surely! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Big chance! Oh, terrific save. DiMarco. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fiore.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Beckham. Bastoni. Nicely shaped ball. Fiore.
Might want to be careful there.
Salah. Plays it across. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, a team spine. so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's a sharp little ball here. Fiore. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi goes steaming forward. Pedri. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
Good ball, good take. Mateus. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Serginho. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. That's a good ball. Can he finish? They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Serginho charging forward down that flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Now it's Rafael Leao. Onana. Fiore. Howson gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Good read, needed to be. Berbatov. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's been played through. He's through and all alone! Berbatov is onto this. Pedri. Romero wins the duel this time. Oh, super ball! Rodri for Messi. Rafael Leao, and he's surging through. Mateus, and he was quick to react. And it's Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Nicely shaped ball. Pedri. Now it's Rafael Leao. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Berbatov. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Inzaghi!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
5 minutes till the break. Guardiola. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, he's Inzaghi! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Belletti. Messi. That has not gone well. Now it's Berbatov. And he's worked it through. Oh, that... It's Inzaghi! Oh, no, what has happened here?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Mateus. Filippo inside. And a chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
In the area around the stadium
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Inzaghi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And it's Belletti. And here's Rafael Leao. Berbatov. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. And this is Berbatov. Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
A case now of complete control. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Tries to play it through. Fiore.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rafael Leao. And here's Mbappe. Filippo Inzaghi. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now this could be a chance. Picked out brilliantly. Serginho's Messi! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Onana. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Fiore. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Inzaghi. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the pass is intercepted. Belletti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that has left him in a heap. Played out wide. This looks promising. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Number 7, Pedri. Coming on the field is number 6, Phil Foden. Substitution.
Vardiol,
Substitution
laid
on
out to the left flank.
Number 18, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Bellingham.
It's a good ball out wide.
Substitution in progress.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Off the post! Caicedo. He won't be happy with that one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. And Mateus. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Caicedo. Messi. Now that's well seen too. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Berbatov. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Fernandes.
Has been
And that
indicated.
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Messi. Mateus. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please be made aware that
Filippo
smoking
Inzaghi
is
taking
only
in the
permitted
accolades, having been
designated
named
areas
man of the
within these
match,
grounds.
and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win
and
today,
welcome to
and they
today's
will
match.
be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for... It's Inzaghi! In towards the back stick. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Nicely aimed pass. Played into space. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Messi. And Mateus. Alexander-Arnold. Now there's a real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And they've got rid. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Chance, surely! Yes! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Yilmaz. This might spell danger. Tries a shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Guendouzi. Now it's Yilmaz. And he's being shifted off it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Fiore. Vardiol. And he's gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vardiol. Now it's Berbatov. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Good ball over the top. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Berbatov. Mateus. And it's Messi. And this is Berbatov. Mario Gila promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Inzaghi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. Onana is there, and he can pick it up. Berbatov, and here's Inzaghi. Robert Navarro. Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. Onana. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Fiore. Mateus. Berbatov. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Guendouzi. And this is Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Fellow attendees, this is a
And we are up to the break.
Well, for us
Please keep
neutrals,
your
this
eyes
is
on your
fantastic.
children during the match
If
at
you're
all
a fan
times.
from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Onana. Oh, it's Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. Pressure coming in from all directions. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught. That's another chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. Mateus! Now in for the pieces! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Berbatov. Can he get on the end of this? Gila. Alexander-Arnold. And Guardiol. Now it's Berbatov. Mateus has it in a wide position. Dembele. Yilmaz. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, important interception. Alexander-Arnold. Mateus. And this is Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Robert Navarro. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Berbatov. He's found a way through. Played into space out wide. Now it's Berbatov. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
After 67
And they
minutes,
edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mario Gila spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Guendouzi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Guardiola. And this is Dembele. And he's there to get it away. Opts for safety. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Guardiola. And Navarro, out towards the flank. Foot in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's intervened well there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
The pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp.
Number 13.
The most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Guendouzi gets into some space. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution on the field.
And yes, it's him again.
Coming on to replace him is number
This is
8,
quite a battle.
Fernandez.
Well, needless to say,
Substitutions
Peter,
taking
they're eager
place.
to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Can he get it through? Quick look. Bullish header! Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Camavinga. Rijkaard makes the interception. Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Gets a good foot in there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Doué is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Filippo Inzaghi. Goulet. Onana cuts out the pass. Mateus. Berbatov. Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's Inzaghi! Oh, it's gone in! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Tries to play it through. In with the challenge. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's intervened well there. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Messi. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's Inzaghi! And the ball's come loose here. Mateus. Goulet.
Pretty robust defending.
Filippo Inzaghi. Great vision.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
No luck with that dink over the top. Costa. Goulet. Costa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had it nicked away. Fiore. Mateus. Now it's Berbatov. And it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Mateus. And here's Berbatov. And this is Berbatov. Berbatov! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Berbatov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. And that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Romero, Onana, Fiore, now Berbatov. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Camavinga does well to get it back. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that is as far as they're going to go. Decent chance! And he hits the net! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Haaland, Camavinga, Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Stood up well to him there. Howson.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
No,
di
that was
recupero.
never going to make it. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Played into space. Oh, super! It's Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! He's got himself an absolute peach. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Pinches it off him. Played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! The second half sparks straight into life. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's found a way past, and he lines up a cross. Howson getting this one clear. Onana. Berbatov is onto this. Onana. Now it's Berbatov. Camavinga. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Now that's a fine challenge. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Doué. And the pass is intercepted. Filippo Inzaghi. Fiore. Now it's Inzaghi. Vicious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Inzaghi. Doué. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mateus. Passes short and sharp. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fiore. Oh, what a ball! Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. Now the delivery.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Newcastle choosing to make the first change. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Now it's Inzaghi.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Inzaghi! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Messi. And this is Inzaghi. Pass is just off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Hat chance! Played it again. A header! Oh, this looks sharp. And that's that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your reflections then, Jim.
What a game, what a performance.